Well, here we are, it is time for a Q&A, and I'm gonna be doing this off script because usually I script my videos to avoid mumbling and fumbling, but for this I feel like it might be a bit more honest if I just do it off script. So I had a community post where you could submit questions to me, and I'm going to be answering those questions in this video, so let's get right to it. Might as well ask a few because reasons. Since you are now slowly gaining more popularity, do you have plans on branching out other types of content instead of just commentary response slop? If you are, do you have something in mind that would either entertain your audience more or help you grow more than you are now? Why do you always want the mouth being green? Well, first of all, Boney, I said one question per person, but since, well, the third question someone already asked, and since the first two are kinda related, I might as well answer and I might as well put this right at the start because I do want an opinion on this. So, as of branching out, I did plan on making a second channel which is like completely unrelated to commentary, just like random video game bullshittery, but I never really figured out what I want to do with that, so that's why I never made it. The closest I got was like Minecraft with viewers, but that's also a problem because a lot of people apparently do not have Minecraft. I do not know how, but that happened. But as for the main channel content, I did plan on making some videos which are more so less of commentary response and more so just sharing my experience with some of the dumb shit I've seen, like in general or just online, but mostly in general and mostly personal experiences. Like one time when one guy got fucking mad at me when I said that I'm not Jesus, and yes, that actually did happen, and no, the guy was not religious. So yeah, I don't know if that's the kind of content that you would like to watch, but if it is, please let me know in the comments and I might do some. Why is the mouth painted green? Well, because mythical ogres have mouths that are painted green and Cleveland doesn't seem to realize that. What is your favorite enemy from Haha Funny Ultrakill? And which is your favorite layer? Okay, so for the favorite enemy, that's easy, that's the gutter tank, or, well, beater tank. And as for the favorite layer, well, that's also easy, layer 7. Mainly because 7-3 is in that layer and 7-3 is beater. Are you planning to make guides / gameplay commentary videos? They're a nice change from the drama commentary videos. Not really, because if I would, that would be on a second channel, which I currently do not have. And I also don't know for what game it would even be for, because I kinda switch games very often. Can you adopt me? No. You are grounded for 1472654. Do you think British people are real or are they a myth? Well, that's the thing. They are a myth, but they're also real, so take that as you will. What's your favorite sci-fi armor besides the ones from Doom? Now that is a tough question considering I haven't seen many sci-fi armors. Though I would probably go with Darth Vader's armor. Will you beat Serious Sam Classic's first encounter on serious difficulty with clean start? When I eventually get to playing that game, probably. Will you be prepared when I kiss you on the lips? Well, depends. Will you be prepared when I assault you? Are you Sigma? Well, considering I'm currently single, I guess. I don't know. Can you do Mayo percent to uncover why Mayo put himself to the torture of the Piercer revolver? Oh well, I don't have to, that one's obvious. He was looking for a reason to bitch. Do you prefer Doom Eternal or Ultrakill? Oh, this one's very easy. Ultrakill for one very simple reason. The level editor exists / will exist. And Doom Eternal's mods are fucking shit. How many more bodies are in the basement? My lawyer has advised me not to answer this question. When sponsor, Mr. Katabanta? Well, you see, that's the thing. When I get an offer from a company of a product that I would actually use. So, for example, knives. If a knife company wanted to sponsor me, I would 100% take that because I think that's cool. And there's another one. If they allow me to read off the Young Ass sponsorship script, word for word, then Soylent. And yes, for all the wrong reasons. Who's the worst YouTuber you've responded to? Now, this is an interesting question. In terms of not being an actual human piece of shit, because then that would be the obvious answer, and I'm pretty sure someone also asked that later on. But if I were to go just off of content, then that would be going indie. Mainly because he built his entire channel on what is basically a mountain of lies. He claims to be an entrepreneur, he has no idea of the industry whatsoever. He claims to have an indie studio, which doesn't exist, and he's a pump and dump channel. Like, you see this shit all the fucking time. You already know he had many channels before going indie which did not succeed, so he dumped them and then tried again with new experience. Like, that shit happens all the time. Like, shit. The first guy I responded to, like my first ever response video to that guy who was trying to shit on Dream, he deleted his channel, and at the time I did not understand why, and I even put like a community post. Or not even a community post, fuck, the pinned comment. In the pinned comment I was like commenting like, bro, you could have just left the channel up and milk some ad revenue from that, but no. The reason he deleted his channel is so he can remake it anew and then try again. And that's basically how all that shit goes. What are your favorite games besides Doom? Now, this is going to be a very simple answer again, and that's gonna be Minecraft. Now, I know I like shit on Minecraft like multiple times, like especially at Mojang and their recent updates, but like, Minecraft is just a fun game. It's not that the updates necessarily are bad that they are making, it's just that they are extremely underwhelming and Mojang just keeps shooting himself in the fucking foot with how fucking lazy they are. But the thing is, even if Mojang completely stopped updating Minecraft, I don't think anyone would realistically care as long as they're honest about it. So yeah, that's gonna be that. Is Beater, god. Of course he is, I mean, look at him. You already know he's always The Ultrakill fanboys get very mad whenever I do that fucking shit, so yeah. That's kinda hilarious. How do you have the patience to deal with all the interesting people? Well, you see, that's the thing. Most of the time I don't, so I just cut my responses short. I mean, I did that for Synthetic Man, like, you really think I'm gonna listen to a fucking spurg out about fucking women existing? I mean, we're talking about the same guy who fucking cried upon seeing a black person in a video game, like, that should tell you enough. But when it comes to like all the other like responses that I've done to like stupid people, I just kinda disconnect myself. Like, if you don't take the internet seriously, it cannot affect you, it's that simple. What's your opinion on Half-Life? Now, what I'm gonna say is probably very blasphemous, but I've never actually played Half-Life. Though from what I've seen from the games, Half-Life 1 seems more like a novelty, Half-Life 2 is pretty cool. Half-Life Black Mesa looks pretty good, and Alex looks pretty good as well. Have you played other boomer shooters, and if so, which ones? Now, again, I'm probably gonna say something very blasphemous, but I've only played Doom and Ultrakill. Yeah, I actually don't even own that many games, like, you'd be surprised. What is the worst horror movie you've seen? Now, this is a very tough question which I honestly cannot answer, mainly because, again, I haven't watched that many horror movies. Like, I think I can realistically count the number of horror movies I've watched in my life on one hand. And even then, out of all of those, the only one I remember was It. And that's mainly because, again, not because it was like scary or anything like that, but just because the internet was fucking drooling about it for like 10 years or whatever the fuck. And I really do not understand why, I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you saw the Maurice IRL, how would you respond to it? Probably by just darting in the other direction and hoping to fuck he didn't see me. Now, I know you were probably expecting an answer along the lines of use the spare change in my pocket, but bruh, I'm not putting my life in danger for that shit, fuck that. When face reveal, well, that's not a when, that's an if. And the if is if I get doxed, it's that simple. What are your best and worst videos that you have made in terms of quality? Okay, for the worst, that one is easy, and that's my first ever video. But in terms of public videos, then, again, the oldest one that is currently available, and that's the Minecraft Nerf one. In terms of the best one though, that would probably be the April Fool's shitpost, because I have put a lot more effort in that than I probably should have. I should probably get hired in Mojang. What's your favorite letter of the alphabet? This one right here. And yes, that is one letter, and it's pronounced J. Where are you from? I am a Croatian man from the country of Croatia.
Дай сигарю, ебам всю матерь.
Do you still like mayo on your food? Now here's an interesting thing. I don't neither like nor dislike mayonnaise on my food. I'm kinda neutral to it. But what's funny is I actually built up that tolerance to mayonnaise because before I did not like it at all, but it was in the period between me making that first video on mayo and now. So yeah, that's kinda funny, I guess. What's a video game sequel that you want but that you know will never happen? Hollow Knight Silksong. But no, seriously, that is a tough question and I have been thinking about it for a while, and I guess Advanced Warfare 2. Like, they wanted to make Advanced Warfare 2, like, clearly, ever since, like, the end of Vanguard, and for whatever reason they're still not making it. I'm guessing because Activision doesn't want them to make it. But, like, I want to see that because I actually liked the setting of the Advanced Warfare. Like, I know this is probably, like, a hot take because, you know, Advanced Warfare bad and everything like that. But, like, I just like the setting and I want to see it expanded upon, and I want it to be modernized and get a proper game. Is it better to have lost a loved one or to have not lost a loved one? Well, obviously the latter. Badly draw over this comment and make it look like a hate comment, then roast me. Oh shit. Well, the first part I kinda failed. You are a bork. You are a bork. You are a big bork. What is your favorite food? Now, that is a good question. What is my favorite food? I mean, I guess pasta? I mean, I have no complaints about pasta, so yeah, I guess I'll go with that. Are you into feet? Nope, and I will never understand motherfuckers who are. Like, bruh. People get mad at me all the time when I fucking call out their disgusting ass degenerate fetishes, but like, bruh. Being attracted to someone's tall fungi, turds, animalistic traits and childlike traits is not normal behavior. Cure yourself, the mental asylum is right there. Since I can see from your about page that you are from Croatia, I have a question. Dinamo or Hajduk? Now, again, I'm probably gonna say something very blasphemous to my Croatian viewers, but I actually do not follow football. I'm not interested in it, like, at all. Like, I know I'm probably gonna get crucified for this, but it's the truth, I'm sorry. What was your childhood game? If we're going by one game, then that would probably be Return to Castle Wolfenstein. What is your favorite and least favorite game of all time? Okay, so for the favorite game, that's easy, that's Doom 2. As for the least favorite game, if we're going by the games that I have personally played, which I found the most miserable, that would be the finals. Like, I know this is probably again a controversial take, but I do not see what is special about that game. And like, the art style also just seems very fucking confused. Not to mention, at the start of every match, I feel like I'm getting a fucking seizure, and I'm not even epileptic, so yeah. I don't understand the appeal of that game, but you know, to each their fucking own. What is your opinion on the Crack Pet show? I do not know what it is, and I'm kinda scared to look it up, but if that's supposed to be like a joke about the Muppet Show, I have watched that movie and it's okay, I guess. Do you enjoy doing review style videos more or commentary style videos? Well, that's easy, that's commentary style videos, mainly because I fucking suck at making reviews, and I also hate the concept of reviews. So whenever I do like those review style videos, it's just because I want to talk about the game and have an excuse to do it. So yeah, it's the commentary style videos. What's your list of favorite games? Also, will you play Metal Gear Rising? My list of favorite games, they would probably be shooters. And yeah, I do need to play Metal Gear Rising, definitely. Even though I did kinda spoil the entire game to myself, but I still gotta play it because the game looks pretty fucking cool. What's your favorite video game? Well, that's Doom 2, but since I already answered this question already, I feel like I might as well give another game which I do really like and I feel like is severely underrated. And that would be Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt. I know the name is a bit of a doozy, but the game's really fun. Like, it's a movement shooter, it has a battle royale mode, and it has a team deathmatch mode. Team deathmatch is really fucking fun, and you can be really good at it if you try just a little bit. Worst game reviewer you've ever responded to? That would be Ace Return, and if you know why, you know why, and if you don't know why, well, I cannot say it, otherwise this video is going to get age restricted. What the fuck? Well, that's simple. These nuts. Gary! How do you feel about Beater Tank being back to its former glory? Well, I'm glad it's here, but it is severely out of place in the difficulty, so... Hopefully the Ultrakill Must Die Beater Tank will be the Ultrakill Must Die version and not the Brutal version. Favorite Doom custom mod? In terms of aesthetics, that would be Magnolia, and in terms of the gameplay, that would be Antares and Equate. Out of all the terrible takes you've seen while doing this, what is the absolute worst? That would probably be Going Indie and his absolutely wonderful take that Doom 1 is paid to win because it has a free demo. What fast food chain would you propose to your girlfriend at, assuming of course one exists and your broke ass can afford it? Well, first of all, if I'm proposing to my girlfriend, it would not be in a fast food chain, I'll tell you that much. But it would be at a grill house, if that's what that thing is called. So yeah, if there was one crossover you'd want to see, what would it be? Now, okay, hear me out. Caillou gets grounded crossover with Fortnite. Okay, don't question it, just make it happen. Has anyone you fought over the internet turned out to be some irredeemable person for a multitude of reasons? Yes, Sean the Legend, because he likes little girls. And what's crazy is I tried to get him into therapy too, but he called me rude because of that. Because, you know, we're living in a world where today is the year 2024, and it is considered hate speech to give someone mental help who clearly has mental sickness. And no, that is not a joke. I wish it fucking was, but no, that is actually the fucking truth. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games? Unlimited games but no games? I'm assuming you meant to say bacon, but if that's the case, then I'll go with the former, because that way I don't have to pay for games because I cannot have them, and I wouldn't have to pay for bacon either. What toothpaste do you use? This is very important. Well, Igor, that is simple. When I go to the store, whichever one is unfortunate enough to be closest to me. Why are you mad? Because, viewer, they stole my fucking Twinkie! Why did you choose your name Batakanta? Well, you see, that's the neat part. I didn't. When I was initially like buying Minecraft, or I guess my parents were buying it for me because I was a little bitch. But yeah, my dad was the one who was making the account, and he put that name as a placeholder, which he also used in other games, mainly Chicken Invaders. So if you see some high Chicken Invaders scores under the name Batakanta, that's not me, that's him. But yeah, and I didn't know how to change it at the time, and I kinda got used to it and I kinda got attached to it, so yeah. Long story short, I didn't choose it, it was my dad.
Is Laura my girlfriend and is still your inferior?
Drag, I want you to remember the words you yourself uttered when you wanted me to reveal what game the fucking vampire girl picture that I sent to you was from. Do you remember the words you uttered? Because you should. And I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, Drag, but you uttered those words, not me. Why can't you be more like Doom Eternal? Because I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm mad. Has your opinion on mayonnaise been tainted and or worsened by making all the videos on Under The Mayo's dumb takes? No, as I mentioned earlier, it was actually the opposite. And it's not directly because of that, it just kinda grew on me, I guess. Like before I used to not stand mayonnaise like at all, but now I'm kinda neutral on it. I would not... If I had to choose whether or not I would put it on my food or not, I would not go the extra mile, but if it already is on my food, I would not complain either. Do you like Fallout New Vegas? Well, I didn't know they named the Fallout game after you. But no, if you mean New Vegas, which I'm assuming you do, I am actually not interested in Fallout, like, at all. I just don't like the setting personally, but from what I've heard, at least from what I've heard, like, from other people who have played it, like, that game seems pretty good, so, yeah. What is your home address? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Alright, listen carefully. It's Lane, house numbers, and in the city of postal code. Alright, did you get that? You better have. What is your favorite game and why is it Ultrakill? My favorite game is not Ultrakill, because Doom 2 is better than Ultrakill. Favorite music? Ooh, now that is a tough question, especially because I don't exactly have any, like, preferred, I guess you could say, genre of music. I kinda just go by the logic of, if it sounds good, it sounds good. But if there are some which I just absolutely cannot stand, it's like cheesy love songs, rap, I mean, that's not music, but okay, then we're not counting rap because that's not music. 8-bit music, and yes, I know that I use midis in my videos, but there's a difference between midis and 8-bit music, because Doom midis at least sound like fucking music, right? That. However, if there is one like genre of music which just like blew me away when I heard it the first time because it's just so interesting to listen, that would be symphonic metal. And yes, I do realize that's a bit of an oxymoron, but that's the name I found for it. What are your thoughts on modern gaming? Now, this has been posted under the wrong community post, but I might as well answer to this right now. It's good. I mean, you have all the games released all the way from Pong to this very fucking second. So, like, there's literally nothing to complain. Like, the motherfuckers who complain about modern gaming usually fall into one of several categories. Either they are just being selectively outraged, or they are cherry picking examples, like it's that simple. So yeah, that is all the questions that I got, and yeah, I want to thank everyone who submitted questions. I want to thank everyone for the 10,000 subscribers, so now I am slightly more relevant, but I'm still irrelevant as fuck and no one knows who I am. So yeah, either way, that's where I'm gonna end it off. Be sure to like and subscribe to boost me the algorithm. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.